Hello. From what we are seeing here, we are dealing with exercise 1G. Now we have finished exercise 1F. So we are talking about standard form here of new general mathematics. Now I told you in my previous video, I've talked about it before anyway, but that we want to express in standard form. This value is equivalent to, normally write it in one significant figure. And I said that the way you make the number, you don't alter it. Now, before you start using the power of 10 raised to power what? 0. If you check what we have here, it's already in the form that we normally express our standard form. So it's now 4.35 times 10 raised to power what? 0. We don't need to move it anywhere again. We can change it anyway because there is room for adjustment on any how you want to do it. If I am now saying it's 43.5, you know that it's going to be what? Minus, I'm counting to this direction. Please take note of that. If I say it's maybe I'm changing this point to this place, since I'm counting this way, then I will start, my power of 10 will start decreasing to what? Minus. But if I'm counting this way, to start what? Increasing. Don't forget that. We've talked about that before. Now, what we have in here, if we want to put it the way it should be, times 10 raised to power what? 0. Now, when we now make any movement, we are going to show it in our workings here. This number is actually times 10 raised to power what? 0. Because 10 raised to power 0 is equal to what? 1. We have not altered it at that level. Now, moving. 1, so we now have 7.88 times 10 raised to power what? We are moving like this. So, minus what? 1. We have moved this way. So, don't forget that. Now, we have a number like this. When you see a number like this that seems that does not have decimal points, it's having indirect or hidden points at the end, invisible point at the end. So get that registered in your. So times 10 raised to power 0. Now we are going to move it to express in one significant figure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in doing that, we are counting this, we don't forget. So we're going to have 1.90300 times 10 raised to power what? 6. Because we counted this way, don't forget. Now, we are having a number here. This number is actually 0.06, whatever. So we have it there on the board. So what you need to do, we are still going to express in one significant figure. Is times 10 raised to power what? 0. So we are going to move our points. 1, 2, 3. So we now have 6.313 times 10 raised to power what? 10 raised to power what? Minus what? 3. We move this way. So it's going to be what? Minus 3. Minus 3. So the next number we are going to deal with now, we already know what is happening here. Now, express, this one is already in the, this is looking very, very deceptive. Deceptive in the sense that 0 in this case does not have relevance to us, because if we take this point down to this place, it is no longer in one significant figure. So the best way we do this is just 6.7, which is the same thing as 6.7 times 10 raised to power what? 0. Do you understand that now? So that's exactly what's happening. In this case, we are going to move it up by 1 point this way, so we already know 6.7 times 10 raised to power what? Moving this as what? 1 times, we are good. Now for this question, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 6.7 times 10 raised to power what? 4. In this case, where we have questions like this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 6.7 times 10 raised to power what? Minus 4, because we move this way. Please, the one that we are moving to one significant figure, you can express it in any way. I think I've talked down before. If I count up to maybe, like, for example, in this question, I count 1, 2. It would have been 670.00 times 10 raised to power what? Times 10 raised to power what? 2. Because I counted 2 times. If I count 1, just depending on the number of movements I make. That is why you can express a number in variable form. You must know it, because there was a question I solved in standard form in my previous video. You see that there are times you have to make two numbers to have the same standard power of 10, so as to be able to add them or what? Subtract them. So you must have that perfect knowledge of how to express it in such a way that it will now have the same power of what? 10, so that you can add and what? Subtract. Now we now have, look at this one now, we have, this is a number, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 4.8 times 10 raised to our what? Minus, I was counting this direction, so it was minus 5. So this one, I'm going to count this way because my invisible point is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm having 1.2, 1.20200. Am I right? Yes. Times 10 raised to our what? 6, because I have counted this way. So that's the much we have done about this question. We are still going to continue in further form until we discuss that question in that exercise in general mathematics. Make sure you like, comment. Anywhere we need improvement, I think your comment will go a long way to help us. See you in our next video.